Since COVID hit, the athletic department has had some major changes.
We have the highlights from Harperwood's football game last Friday.
And this year's homecoming game has limited tickets for sale. DTV News starts right now.
This Friday is the homecoming game against Saginaw Heritage. It is also the first game where students are allowed to buy tickets. Good morning, Davison. I'm Haley Croft.
And I'm Maddie Dingman. The tickets are being sold starting today. Seniors will be able to buy their tickets first. After the seniors get their tickets, all other students who want a ticket can get one. There's a limit of one ticket per student.
COVID-19 has created a lot of change in everyone's lives.
Trevor Cherney joins us live in the studio with how the changes have affected sports. Trevor?
Since completing this story, there have been even more changes to the sports world. As you know, tickets are now being offered to even more people for this Friday's game. It has been months of ups and downs, and coaches and athletes have been working hard to keep up with all the ongoing changes. Sports are officially back, but there are a few changes along the way to ensure the safety of everyone. The first change is that only 2 people per athlete can attend sporting events, so no extra fans are allowed during Phase 4 of the Michigan Safe Start plan.
We will be using a voucher system, and so obviously players are allowed 2 spectators into the game, and that's it. No extras, and they're going to have to. Them and their parents are going to have to decide who those two spectators are going to be. And then what we'll do is we'll have, like I said, a voucher system where they'll be able to come and pick up their voucher from the athletic office. They'll sign off on who's going to be using that voucher, and then they'll get the voucher.
The next change in sports is everyone who attends or plays will have to be wearing a face covering. While football players will be using spit shield, any football player benched will have to be wearing a face covering.
Logistically, it's going to be a lot different. It's going to be weird, but we'll do anything that it takes just for us to play, so we don't have a problem with it.
Many players and coaches said with even some of the changes, it's just good to be back playing sports.
They weren't really excited about it, but the opportunity to play has kind of won them over. You know, they wear masks during training, and they have to wear their masks during the games. You know, we take their temperature, you know, before every session, have them sign their COVID form. But all in all, I think they're just happy to play, so they're willing to make the adjustments.
The rules keep changing, and it can be frustrating to some players.
For most of us, especially for our coach, it's just like we're all waiting. No one really knows what's going on. It tends to be by the minute, by the hour, what's going to happen. Obviously, we have to wear masks during our game, which that's been a lot more difficult. But we're all just happy to be playing, and if that means we have to wear a mask while playing, then we're going to, and we're going to follow all of the guidelines so that we can play.
Trevor Cherney, DTV Sports.
This week is Spirit Week, and everyone is getting hyped for the homecoming game. Today is Jersey Day, so I hope everyone is repping their favorite athlete or team. Tomorrow is Class T-shirt day, so don't forget to pick up your shirt at the main office if you ordered one. If you don't get a class shirt, you can always wear a shirt with your class superhero on it. Then Friday, get ready to rep Davison with Maroon and Gold Day. Can't wait to see everyone all decked out for homecoming.
Yesterday, we introduced the homecoming king and queen candidates in place of our regular newscast. Now is your chance to vote on who you think should hold the title of king and queen, as well as Mr. and Miss Congeniality. To vote, go to your Gmail and look for a message from Miss Avenage titled 2020 King and Queen Ballot. Then fill out the Google form. If you missed the candidate introduction and game show, you can check it out on our YouTube channel, DTV News. You join the counseling classroom for your graduation year. Each class has a different code, and all of them will be displayed on the screen here, as well as on our website, dtvnews.org.
Coming up in sports, the boys varsity football team dominated Harperwoods last Friday.
And Seth Palmatier has wrestlers who placed at the Grappler Fall Classic last weekend.
Into the end zone for a Cardinal touchdown!
Just like we wear our helmets during game time to protect us, we wear something off the field too.
Only you can say you're Davison made, which means staying safe and following the rules.
Just like you, we've been waiting all summer for sports and school to come back around.
But we still have to do our part, beating COVID-19 by wearing a mask.
Wearing a mask will help keep you and everyone around you safe.
We're all on the same team.
So mask up, Cards.
awesome.
Davidson is going for the upset.
With that strong arm.
Good morning, Davidson. I'm Seth Palmentier, and the state champs had a game last Friday, and we've got some highlights for you to watch. Let's jump right in. The Cards are on third and long, with 3 minutes to go in the first. On the bottom of your screen, you can see Warren rolling to the right, and Sullivan's Boston about 25. He has to split two Harper Woods defenders, gets by 2, and has a diving effort into the end zone. In this game, Warren had 3 receptions for about 53 yards, one of those receptions being the touchdown you just saw. We're switching possession here as Harper Woods starts with the ball, and Riley the third swoops by with the interception, pointing to the scoreboard and taking it in for the pick 6 play. The Colonel's defense this game was near impossible to get by and only let 1 touchdown in. This is a great way to end the half for our Cardinal football team. Next up, we have Harper Woods with the ball again, but Davidson forces them to punt away at their own 40. He dances around the sea of white and changes his direction towards the left. It's just him and a defender to beat, and he tries looking for a block. Davidson's 34 Pizzala gets a block for him, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown for Cards. This game ended at 39-8 in favor of our Cardinals. Great job, guys. Congrats to the following Davidson wrestlers for placing at the Grappler Fall Classic in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina last weekend. Max Callahan, James Johnson, and Justin Gates. Kane Horworth and Josh Barr were champions at the tournament. Congrats to Alex Facundo for winning his match at the Flow Wrestlers Who's Number 1 event in Austin, Texas last weekend. Alex maintains his status as the #1 ranked high school wrestler in the country at his weight. Great job, boys. Now we have some upcoming sports for our Davidson teams. Later today at 6:45, the Davidson varsity soccer team is playing against Midland here at home. Tomorrow at 6, the girls varsity swim team will have a league meet at Crisley High School. Then on Friday, our boys soccer team are back at it facing Flushing at home starting at 6:45. And don't forget to tune in to DTV at 5 for the parade and 7 for the homecoming varsity football game. Friday against Saginaw Heritage. Be sure to check out our YouTube page or Charter Channel 191 as we'll be live streaming this game. Good luck, Cards. It seems like the weather is finally starting to warm up after that cold week. Is this true, Jack?
It sure is. We had a taste of some cold days, but don't settle into that fall wardrobe just yet. Today will be partly cloudy with a high of 66 and a low of 38. Tomorrow we'll see mostly sunny skies with a high of 65. Friday will be a fantastic homecoming day with a high of 72 degrees and a low of 59. Don't forget to tune into that DTV for all of your homecoming action this Friday. I'll send things back over to the news desk.
For weather, sports, news, and updates on the go, head to our website, dtvnews.org. And if you have your phone, be sure to follow us on Twitter and Insta at dtvnews_official. For all your Davidson information, you can also keep up to date on Facebook page, DTV News. At the same handle, head over to our YouTube page and subscribe. That way you'll be notified of all our events and full stories.
So we are now halfway through Spirit Week, and I am so happy to see everyone participating. It just puts a smile on my face.
Oh yeah, I love participating too. It's really fun to get to dress up with my friends.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow in your maroon and gold. Have a great day, Davison. I hope we're good.